Good work takes time, which is why this show only takes 1 day to make. TechLonger, on the other hand, did you see that it was
years?
You haven't watched it yet.
Not on my own time, nope.
You watched it to review it, though. Gamers trying to play their digitally purchased games on the PlayStation 3 or PS Vita consoles have been running into error messages telling them that their games have expired, sometimes with a date listed 50 years in the past.
Those are old consoles.
No. It's the time trolls again. Somebody call the super kids! Even though reports of expired games were proliferating across the web late last week, Sony has yet to address the issue at the time of filming, leading some to speculate that it might not just be a software glitch. Sony did announce they were shutting down the PS3 and PS Vita digital stores last year and only canceled their plans after backlash from players. Or maybe they knew this glitch was coming and were trying to save PlayStation players from having to deal with it. Sony is the time trolls? Quick, to the Super Kids invisible jet!
You don't have a license yet.
So it turns out you might not be seeing a Twitter bird on the side of a SpaceX rocket anytime soon, as Elon Musk isn't joining the board of everyone's least favorite social media platform, Twitter. Even though that was reported last week.
Psych!
It was a joke! It was so funny! Elon will keep his 9.2% stake in the platform, but apparently told CEO Parag Agrawal that he changed his mind on the day he was to be officially appointed to the board.
Changed my mind.
Just kidding. We're not sure what prompted the change of heart.
I get it. He wants to edit tweets. That's what he did in real life.
Oh, he edited his position. We're not sure what prompted the change of heart, especially as he seemed to have plenty of opinions on how to improve the social network, but it might have something to do with the fact that board members can't own more than 14.9% of Twitter shares. Some analysts are thinking that rather than try to influence Twitter from the inside, Musk might just buy up more shares and try to force Twitter to change using that effective tool, money.
Isn't that the same thing?
When you put a bag of bills in it, it can
He's
have
already a majority shareholder. How's that change anything?
It has some heft to it, is all I'm saying.
it.
It's like a mace. Elon has since deleted some of his tweets about Twitter, but don't worry, they're coming back. He's got lots to say.
You manipulate this market again!
And the Xbox Series X might get a slimmed down version in the near future with all the performance, but half the calories. Because Microsoft is rumored to be looking at a model of the Series X with a more efficient processor.
Series Y.
Series Y. Although it probably won't result in your games running faster or looking better, the reduced power consumption and thermals would allow Microsoft to fit the Series X hardware into a smaller chassis.
Series V.
These are all
You
options.
take a piece off the X.
And this will be welcome news, seeing as the current Series X isn't exactly space-saving. Honestly, they might as well have made it bigger and included an actual fridge section in the console, even though the fridge itself is pretty cool. Have you ever used it?
It's a fridge.
It is.
I would hope so. Hey!
I didn't even see that. It's unclear exactly when we might see something like this on the market, but seeing as the Series X has been out for a couple years now, it's gotta be coming up soon. I say we call it the Xbox Series Little X.
A tiny X.
Instead of the biggest little. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by iFixit, maker of compact toolkits with all the essential bits to fix small electronics, and also the soon-to-be provider of genuine parts for Microsoft, Samsung, and Google. That's our sponsor. They're so great. And now iFixit's got 2 new kits available in Canada and Australia. The Minnow has 16 driver bits that work with most laptops, desktops, and smartphones, while the Moray has 32 bits that'll help you fix everything the Minnow does, plus home appliances. Both have magnetic lids, built-in sorting trays, and a 4mm swivel top driver. So learn more and fix your stuff by going to ifixit.com/techlinked. Here come the Quick Bits interrupting the episode again. I've talked to them about this. Oh, I'm upset. Sony and Lego are both pumping $1 billion each into Epic Games. Sony did already have an ownership stake in Epic, but since Epic seems to have this problem where it just dumps a ton of money into buying exclusive games for the Epic Game Store and filing lawsuits against Apple and Google that it can't hope to win, I imagine they find themselves in need of cash regularly. Well, that's what friends are for. $1 billion. Here you go. Some new leaks have sprung up related to the Meta Quest 2 VR headset, courtesy of famed Apple soothsayer Ming-Chi Kuo.
Of the Bene Gesserit.
Don't make eye contact. Expect to see a pair of 2160 by 2160 displays powered by mini LEDs, facial recognition, eye tracking, and pancake lenses, which should make the headset lighter, so there's even less between you and the true reality, the metaverse. Zuck will be waiting for you.
And he's ripped in the metaverse.
He's like, welcome! Let's get jacked virtually. Apple has branched out to a new country to manufacture the iPhone 13, India. Apple's actually no stranger to building phones there, as this is going to be its 4th model of iPhone to come out of the country, but it's been a while since they've built a flagship there. Along with Indian rules that heavily incentivize building electronics locally, Apple looks like it's trying to reduce its reliance on China in the midst of strained Chinese trade relations with the rest of the world. Plus, China's making some sick phones of their own, okay? And this is a segue.
But India likes Russia. What do we do?
Chinese tech company Vivo has entered the folding phone race with the X Fold, which shares its basic design with Samsung's Galaxy Fold 3. There's 120 Hz OLED displays on the front and the inside, but unlike other folding phones, the X Fold has 2 ultrasonic fingerprint readers, one under each display.
1/5 your fingers are covered.
You can use any of your... Of course, it's only launching in China right now because they have their whole own economy going on. They don't even really need us anymore. And it's, I'm fine with that.
Can you unlock with both fingers at once, like a Chinese finger trap?
You can unlock with even anything you want. And Netflix is giving us a new rating option called 2 thumbs up. And it's basically what it sounds like, in that it's a way to super like something. This means Netflix went from a 5-point star rating system to a 2-point like-dislike system to now a 3-point like-dislike super like system. I can't wait until Netflix adds a super dislike and a medium like, and then we're
back to 5.
in innovation. And this video isn't a TechLonger, so it's time to stop. Come back on Wednesday for more tech news, but if you can't wait that long, good news, there's a TechLonger to watch. Have I mentioned that we put up? Have you seen it? It's 30 minutes.